This remind me to tell you after the show.
Gotcha.
I'm fucking tired, man. Goddamn, I'm beat. Hold on, let me text this guy real quick. I still got these archery targets I need to give you next time I see you.
Damn. Yeah. I'll make my way out there on Sunday. I'm gonna make what is it?
Where?
Pay
My
them.
house?
Pay it. No, I said out there to
At the range?
right.
Shh. I ain't going out there. Fuck, man.
Why not? It's a Sunday, man.
I know. I need to come out to the ranges and at least shoot, practice some long
Do
distance.
you
shit.
send him the snail mail in order to renew?
Who?
Bill.
Oh, is it renew time?
Yeah, April 1st.
Oh shit! I didn't even know, man. What the fuck? I didn't even get an email from that motherfucker.
Check it. He said that some people are being rejected, and that he's reached out personally to everyone. There was 18 people, and he said, so if they get it, great.
He didn't send shit out to me, motherfucker.
Yeah, he said he sent.
Oh, membership 227. Bill Clay. Okay, this motherfucker, bro. I'm so sick of this shit.
Whoa. Man, whatever, man.
What? You can't pay it. You can't pay it on fucking line. I gotta drive all the way down there.
Or you could just put it in the mail like 1920.
It's not gonna get there in time. It's the first is fucking.
So the first, see you Sunday.
It's Sunday. Yeah, man. What Monday.
I was gonna say, so see, so they close on Monday.
Yeah, see
you Sunday.
What time you going out to, bitch?
Probably about between 11, around 11:30.
I see 11. Motherfucker.
But you know what happened with the PayPal thing, man?
I know
he trying to run the swindle on his ass.
I know, but I told him to get Stripe, bro. They can do invoices through there. I'm like, come on, man.
Dude, they need to get with the program with the modernizing, because
this is
so many electronic transfers out there, bro.
This is inconvenience, man. It's fucking a goddamn hour drive for me to come out there, man. It's like, goddamn, dude.
The funny thing was the other way, the alternate is to put your account information on a piece of paper into an envelope and send it to them.
Oh, that's not happening. No. I'm not doing that.
No,
I can't make you a host for some reason. I don't know what's. Oh, you're already a host. Yeah.
I come in another way.
You're already good. All right, so let's fucking do this. Yeah, man. Thanks for reminding me, because that shit would have lapsed, and you've been out there fucking trying to. No, you can teach because of the insurance.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've
just been my membership.
You would have called Bill, and he would have been like, "Why are you sending me this?" And then you would have went, "Fuck yourself."
Yeah, I would have went fucking nuts.
Yep. Yeah. And then he would have said, "I thought you quit. I thought you left."
Right.
You would have been ugly.
I've been like, yeah, I am now, motherfucker. I'm at fucking West Virginia.
It would have been ugly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See you Sunday.
That would have not been cool.
We got this program right here on this fucking website, man. SaberTeamTactical.com. This program's called Right to Bear.
Mm-hmm.
That was your cue to kick in, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes you try to show your versatility, and you just keep on going. And I was like,
no, I stopped. You heard me pause.
I did. I was listening, and that's that is our partner. It was nice meeting them out at the gathering. They recognized us and had a nice little conversation with a couple folks out there. Looking forward to doing some more things during the year. Great program. they were out there selling and entertaining questions.
Yep.
And it was cool, real cool. I think I got a couple patches. I don't remember where I put them. One's on the
Yeah,
bag already.
I can't find it. You gave me. I don't even know where I did what I did.
Yep. And they're good people. Ask all the questions. The one positive that we like about it is that once you call them, you are speaking to your lawyer, somebody that's representing you. It may change later on. You may have your own, but right then and there, there's somebody giving you advice based upon keeping you
out of jail
and out of any other situations you may utter.
And keep your booty hole virgin.
Yeah. I forgot, what was that? Was it Cat Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that main focus. Then second, if you for some reason don't want it in a particular month, you can cancel it and sign back up the next month.
Mm-hmm.
Is that crazy? So they don't ask no questions. They don't put any red tape in front of you if you say you for whatever reason, you say you just don't want to do it this month, or you are staying in the house for the whole month and you're not going outside. Okay, cancel it. And you can cancel the whole thing. You can put it on hold. You can tell them, hey, I'm going to be here or I'm going to be out of the country and for the next 6 months, XYZ, whatever it is. And they will put you on hold. And when you come back, they will start right back up with you.
I am going to give you a good recommendation, though. Don't do that shit. Because your motherfucking ass is going to forget. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to shoot. And you'll get the green light to do something, and you're gonna fucking take that green light. Then your ass is gonna end up hemmed up.
Yeah, but it's the opportunity that you could do it.
I know.
I agree with you. It's for the price that you're paying for it. Let it run.
Yeah.
Depending on what you get, it's the base price is about $14 a month, and if you add on bail money, I think that's $39 for the year. So if you want to pay portions of that, you can do it that way too, or pay it all at one time. Nonetheless, $20 is what we're looking at. If you start adding on, if you had family members you want to add on, a lot of the other stuff is built in, such as the psychological services, replacement firearm. Those things are part of the package. One thing that we always caution you: do your research. We like it doesn't mean you have to like it. We present it to you guys and say this is something that we offer and that we would stand behind. But you got to do it for yourself. Your situation may be different. And if you find something or you see there's a balance or an imbalance with these two, or the one that you like and the one that we're presenting, let us know so we can see what it is. One of the reasons why is that when we did the research and we were talking about it, we did a show on it, these guys stood out. And it's about 6 or 7 months ago. And now when you look at it, it's across the board. I've done it. And you look at the offerings from other companies, and they're all doing similar to what Right to Bear is doing. And Right to Bear was doing it first. Mm-hmm. And you can go back, lawyers on retainer or whatever those guys, they did a comparison video as well. Go back to their video, which is about almost 8 months ago, and see what Right to Bear was offering and what they was. Because at one point, Right to Bear didn't get a good marking with a lot of people, and they fixed the shit.
That's because they got it. Nobody know who was backing it. Once they realized who was backing it, it was like, Palmetto finally came out and said they were backing it.
Right, but also at one time there was a reimbursement clause in this. Okay, and they took that out. So you pay for right now. They'll pay right up front. And as Al just mentioned, the president of Palmetto State Armory said 100% support from Palmetto State Armory. Right, everything they got, they pushed right behind it. Mm-hmm. So that's a big plus. That the underwriters and the parent company is 100% behind, understanding that people need safeguards when they're going against the court. Mm-hmm. You need to be represented properly. Yeah.
You're gonna get hemmed up.
Yeah. That person that represents himself in a court of law has a fool for a lawyer. Mm-hmm. So I think Abraham Lincoln said that. It's not mine. It sounds like something I would say, but it's not mine. Right. But anyway, that's Right to Bear. Use SABER when you're checking out, and you will get a discounted. That's our discount code for you, and you get percentage off. And pay is where you go. You can do monthly or you can do yearly.
All right. And then click on the classes at the top right there and go straight into classes.
Yep. Man, we got classes with dates on them, and those classes we already scheduled, and we will be out there. The ones that don't have a date on it, you can get a group together, or you as an individual, let us know, and we'll come out. We do a lot of one-on-ones. Omar and myself are out there all the time. This guy over here, we save him for the show, for the big show, for the big shows.
Well, since my schedule's changed, I'm good now.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I can come out now.
Okay. Yeah. And well, I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
but anyway, we'll a private one-on-one. We do an assessment, and we give you the assessment as well. So if you came out and you work with us, and we tell you, man, we think solid intermediate. Sometimes I don't really say that. If people ask me, I make the mental note. But if they say, "What do you think?" I'll give you where I think you are, so that way you can understand that and work from there. So if you're an intermediate person, we're not going to start off with nomenclature unless I see it's deficient. So if you're going around, and what I see a lot right now is people calling magazines clips, and I mean it's rolling right off the tongue. And I see guys who've been doing it for a while. I don't know if they're reverting back to it, or it's funny, or it's a fad, or whatever it is, but try to use proper terminology for everything so everybody knows what you're talking about, right? All right, so we go from private one-on-one. We got the basic training for self-defense, and then semi-automatic rifle for self-defense as well. Semi-automatic rifle defense will get you ready for the rifle courses that we offer. So if you're looking at the PCC and carbine rifle class, that'll help you out. If you want to go to Stop the Bleed class, and even that one at the end of the year, those will get you ready. We do a lot of drills, a lot of manipulation, teach you how to fix all the malfunctions that may occur with that firearm to keep you running. All right. Then we got May 24th is the Conceal Carry Stop the Bleed class. That's how we get started with our Stop the Bleed and mitigating blood loss. We do talk about packing, and I've been asked this recently. We talk about packing wounds and things like that. We have a fire service in America that is nationwide, and what do you say? About 4 minutes for emergency services.
Yeah.
They will be out there, right? So a lot of times all this other stuff, it is cool. It's really good to know how to do, but by the time you get all that stuff out, EMT is going to be on the scene. Unless you live in a very rural place, and then you need to continue doing learning
go to YouTube and watch the police when they get shot. Do you see them packing fucking wounds? No.
Right.
They're not doing it.
Right. That's why I said it's great to know. I know where you're going. It's great to know. It's good information. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and something like that happens, and not even necessarily a gunshot wound, but somebody gets a branch goes through them and they fall off or something.
Bungee sticks.
Bungee sticks. If you fall in a hole and some is looking for you, you GI. So something like that. But then it's good to know. But at the same time, in most metropolitan areas, you'll never need to back that.
Nah, it's unnecessary.
Yep. And on top of that, most doctors would prefer that you leave that to the professionals.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go down. And you got shotgun this year. We have a shotgun class. Come on out. Learn the type of ammunition that you need for your gun. I see a lot of people buying birdshot, and I explain to them, birdshot is for the birds. It's for birds. Yes, in a pinch you can use it, but if you're trying to stop a human, you want buckshot or slugs. Just that way. Somebody asked me, we had a debate one day with somebody who was talking about number 4. It's viable. There's like 15 pellets in that though. So that you're gonna keep track of all of those. Where double our buck is 9. And even in if you get some of the older stuff, you're gonna get a flyer. One of those pellets are gonna do its own thing. The rest are gonna group real nice, especially when you get past 15 yards. So you gotta pay attention. All right, so I prefer double our buck, especially the there's an AccuFlight from Federal, and the law enforcement stuff, the cone and where it sits inside the wadding keeps it a little bit tighter. But come on out, stuff like that. We talk about how to run it, how to manipulate it, all those things we learn in the shotgun for self-defense class. Then the next one is we pick up the pace on stopping the bleed is the medical and rifle battle class. That class will put a lot of stress on you, and you will meet new people in that class. And in the morning, you'll be strangers. In the afternoon, you'll be buddies. By the time you leave, you'll be exchanging numbers because you got to work real close with each other, and we triage on the spot. And we pop smoke in this class. It's one of the only classes that you can get that kind of experience without actually saying I do 3 times. All right. Then the next one after that is August 30th, and that is the rifle and PCC class. Come learn how to run your long gun like a pistol. My man over there is pretty good at that. What was that group that you used to bust their ass all the
time? U.S. Arms.
U.S. Arms, yeah. Let's see some. U.S. Arms. Talk to some of those guys. They know. He probably bring up that what's that one that your girlfriend, your wife don't know about? What's that one called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The SIG, folks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh god. Is it an MCX?
MCX.
MCX, yeah. The MCX, you gotta every time you shoot one round, you gotta wipe it off and clean it, go on inside and put some oil back on it and all that stuff. But yeah. So come on out with that one. And at the end of the year, October 4th this year will be our final rifle and tactical gear class. Any gear that you have, from Wish, Temu, from the Korean War that your uncle left to you, any of that stuff, you bring it out and we run it through its paces, see if it works. What else? We got maneuvers, moving around and making sure that you understand, because that's the biggest thing, that you understand what you're doing, because we only allow intermediates and above. You got to be able to keep your gun running. When there's a stoppage, you got to fix it and keep it going, both rifle and pistol. It's important because this class is more about being in the right spot at the right time than it is about marksmanship. Marksmanship, you have to be able to shoot. So if you can't shoot, take one of our other classes during the year, and at the end of the year, come out and take this. And it's very rewarding because it's a lot of pressure. 1,000 rounds, 8 hours, and everyone that goes in there, we got some really fit guys, some GI Joes, and everyone gets taxed by the end of the day. Everyone's happy to have paid their money and to be in attendance. How many people you said you taught this to? A lot, right?
I've lost count.
Yeah,
it's been a lot. I've lost count.
So a lot of people on the outside, and imagine when you first got started, there was rotations of people going through this.
Yeah, with this, I don't know how many I taught. I taught at several different bases. So every unit I've been in, I taught. Then those guys went out and taught other people in their units. So I know one guy, he said it was over 8,000 he went through, because he was I think he was a DI. So right. Yeah.
And if you look on YouTube or on other social media and you're looking at guys maneuvering with guns, you'll see a lot of this stuff trying to be done. Sometimes they get it, sometimes they don't. More likely they don't get it. We watch it and it's not the way it's supposed to be done. But as long as you don't hurt yourself,
right,
you can be good. And we got 2 more offerings this year, and it's the RMR and Iron Sight Zero. So either one, you pick it. We'll come on out and we'll get you set up, show you how to do it, just in case you have to make adjustments, in case you decide to put another RMR on another gun, all that stuff. The key to it is that you got to sight them in. So if you got one at home and you're hearing this and the first time you're realizing, oh, wow, it's sighting in, let us know. Come on out and we'll get you together. We'll shoot that out, get you hooked up so that you will not be that person that we're talking about. So a lot of people ask on a regular basis who we're referring to, and people who know us, and we know not necessarily directly people we know here, but people we've come in contact over time.
What's that?
Come out and we ask them what distance is your rifle sighted in?
Yeah,
I just bought it and put it on.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did them both, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So going laser engraving, I got fucking some shit coming up. What the fuck? Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. All right. It's been a long fucking week, dude. April 18th, 19th, I'll be at the Master Gardener show. That's at Jim Miller Park in Marietta. I'll be there from I think sun up to sundown. My spot I'll be in is G12. Just look for the Saber Team Tactical logo, flying the banner on the table, and also the flag will be in the air. So just look for it. Come by. Don't buy anything. Just say hello. It's Master Gardener show is mostly plants, vegetations, and a lot of other stuff. And they got a lot of vendors out there. At least 50 or 60 of it's going to be out there. So just come on out, say hello. And let's see what else. Other than that, I think we can go ahead and open the goddamn show. I think we're live on. Well, I'll say it when we get back. I'll say it when we get back and where we're at. And let's open the goddamn show. And oh man, I can't find shit, dude. All right, here we go. It didn't even run. Look at that. Nope, it's dead. It's fucking dead.
Keep it going. I told you it needed to be replaced.
I replaced it. This is the new one. 40 seconds. It's supposed to run. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm so sick of this shit, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. Let's see what else. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Rumble, and we are live on Kick. One of these days, we're gonna probably kick Rumble off. Not Rumble, but YouTube off, because so we can show a lot more guns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we can actually show
now. I'm not saying YouTube don't stop us.
No, they don't, but they'll probably give us a strike. But we can try it and see what happens. I really don't give a fuck.
I think I would say the same thing, because I would think they would have changed by now. A lot of the algorithms are changing, I'm noticing.
Yeah, I'm sick of YouTube. I'm fucking sick of it. Also, too, guys, I want to share. A lot of people don't know. Saber Team Tactical has a Facebook page, so we got 1,200 people on the page. Posts a lot of stuff from shows and things like nature. I got a couple of things that post up here from the gathering we can show out there too. And but this, if you're looking for the website, just on Facebook, that's the only page I have is on Facebook. It's Saber Team Tactical LLC, and it's a business page, professional page. So go check it out.
Yeah, and Mike, I'm glad you said that. I was just having to look down at the scroll over here, and Double R Buck is a probably the best all around ammunition for a shotgun. It's only with the.
It's a killer. That's
it take down the 4-legged ones as well as the 2-legged ones.
Yeah, it's definitely a killer, man. So and last week we went out to the gathering. We went out there and shot some shit. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and pull that shit back up and show a couple of the
that was a good time, man.
Yeah, we had a great time. It was a blast. I just made that one today. This is one from last week. Let me see, can I pull these up?
Street ways are back again. Street places I didn't know. I broke everything new again. Everything that I own. I threw it out the windows, came along. Street ways I know will hide the colors of my sea. All perfect coloring. Streetways that help me out late at night. Street places I had gone, they never seen any light.
Oh wow, what's up, 2-leg? We got a delay going on over here. We got a delay. 2-legs out there. I can't hit that one.
I can't hear you.
I know, keep going.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold on, Robert. I'll bring you in. I'm playing some music before.
Alfonso?
Yeah, I hear you. Hold on.
Alfonso.
Oh. Let me turn this. All right. Hey, you hear me, Robert?
I can barely hear you guys.
All right. Robert, do you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, we're just playing something from the gathering. Robert Mason just stepped into the house, and he was out there with us at the gathering. And how you doing, my man?
I'm good, my friends. I apologize for not being online, but like I told you, I've got some back issues that are really acting up tonight. So I'm calling in instead of being online.
That's cool, man. We appreciate you calling in. So how's your experience at the gathering? What do you think? What was your highlights? What was your midpoints, and what was your disappointments?
Well, look, guys, my highlights were being with you guys, you and Al, for number one. Being there.
I appreciate you,
tactical. Yeah, I love you, Al. You know that. And we had a drone following us, which was, I've never been followed by a drone, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I was ridiculed for, not focusing in on optics on one particular setup. I thought the gun was really cool.
Hey, Robert, that was hilarious, bro. I was just running the camera and I realized that it was on and I kept it going. That is funny. I'm gonna try to pull that one up because that was funny because this guy's yelling to both of us. It's the optic. We're here we're at the Holosun booth. It's the optic. And we're both going, dude, that is a sweet shooting gun.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is a great gun.
And I'm sitting there asking about the thermal sight. I'm just going nuts over the thermal sight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was funny.
Right, but the thermal, look, it was daytime. We were looking at a white steel target. The thermal worked. I mean, it'd be great if it was dark, but it was light.
It still worked. It still worked.
It did. It worked great. I would buy it if I had an extra $2,000, but
no, it's $1,000. I think it's $999 something.
Yeah. It was $900. It was $900.
Yeah, it's $900. Yeah,
that's why you can use at least once a year.
That's
why you can use it at least once a year.
I'm out that baby on my pistol.
Oh shit!
I mean, I would love it if all heck breaks loose and you got a thermal and you're looking in the dark and I think the setup would be very easy.
Yeah.
All right, hey Robert, I'm gonna hit you with this and maybe help you out a little bit better. What was your favorite rifle of the day? Let's start there.
Oh,
it was the imitation MP5.
The PTR.
Okay.
Remember with the silencer?
Oh.
Yep. The ones that we did in the back.
Whatever it was.
The MPR? Yep. I think it's the MPR. PTR.
MTR.
The PTR. The PTR.
PTR.
Yeah, the clone.
That was the most solid experience on that platform. That would be something that I would certainly look to add to the collection for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's shooting a 9mm, a cheap round, something that. Alfonso, you have these rifles.
No, I don't.
Your
I don't
short-barreled rifles.
I have a bunch of PCCs, but I don't have that one. And
if your boy Derek hears this, both of you are going to be in big trouble.
Oh yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Because he doesn't.
I will spend the money. My wife tells me, honey, we're low on ammo. So that tells me that we're low on guns as well. So
right.
I think I've got the clear to close.
You can find the PTR, but the prices are not like they used to be. They're way up there.
Yeah, they creeped up. Oh, yeah.
Like the guy was saying, I've been pricing for the last week, and I can't find one at a reasonable price. I can't even find one used at all.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really bad.
What did you guys think about the the Henry rifle setup? I thought that was fantastic.
Oh man, I've been looking at that. I like those guys. I like their style out there when we were dealing with them, and that rifle was smooth, man. And the 357 shooting at 38, it was almost just a little bit more than a 22.
Yeah, but they was taking. See,
Yeah.
you can buy the Henry Well, I wouldn't buy the original Henry, but you can buy a used Henry and get because they have the aftermarket kits you can put on.
Mm-hmm.
You can put like that, and it's a lot cheaper than actually paying it with them. You know what I'm saying?
No, they send you those parts. You know that, right?
Oh, they send you the kit.
Yeah, you don't have to send it to them. Yeah, you can get that. Yeah,
you're just buying the kits from them. Those are the different configurations they had.
Right.
Oh wow, that is.
Well, so Alfonso, when we were talking to that guy, he was talking 900 for the rifle, 300 for the optics, and then the
kit was like $200 something.
The silencer.
Oh, the can.
I mean, the way that thing was set up was $1,600 for. Man, that was a prime rifle. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything nowadays is over $1,000. I'm just like crying.
Oh, at least.
I'm just like, come on, stop.
So
I'm getting ready to build a rifle for one of my friends, and I've built a few rifles here at the house, and I mean I can do the whole thing AR style with a decent red dot for $600. I can do it.
A decent red dot for $600? Shit, you can cut that in half.
Metal parts, upper, lower.
You're talking about an AR?
Yeah, I can build an AR with a dot for $650, $700.
You can get. What are you doing? 16-inch? 16-inch
16,
barrel?
yeah. 16-inch barrel. Yeah.
What are you buying? Fucking all high-end parts or?
Not high-end parts, but metal. I'm not going to buy plastic.
Okay, I got to turn you on to some websites, and you can build it even cheaper. You can get it even cheaper. You can get it.
Yeah, I mean the red dot itself is going to be $150.
Yeah,
something like that. You throw in a couple of extra stuff, maybe a flashlight.
Yeah,
no big deal.
You can get upper receivers at KM Tactical for $250 with bolt systems. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing you're looking at is a lower receiver. You can get a lower receiver. You can catch one on sale from Palmetto for like $130, completely put together. That's what.
Yeah, I bought two.
Yeah. So yeah, and
they're metal. They're not plastic.
Yeah, they're metal. So you can definitely get a good AR for under $600, even cheaper than that. I mean, you can do that and buy a couple of battle packs with $600. You know what I'm saying? You can.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. If you go to what's that place?
You just need to have friends like us, that can give you some guidance.
Yeah, Sports Authority has got some good prices for ammunition. I was very shocked to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cash and carry. Don't have to worry about any delivery. You have issues with delivery sometime, Al. You don't like your delivery people.
Not anymore. I have no more delivery problems. It's all right.
What?
Yeah, it's squared away, bro.
Same person or somebody different?
Oh, they're different people now.
I've had Amazon come up to my door with a box of 1,000 rounds, and they're just carrying it. They're just
Amazon.
like, oh my
God. You ordering rounds for Amazon?
I was gonna say,
of course. Yeah, no, I've had the Amazon driver bring my box of 1,000, and he's just like cussing me.
Yeah. I usually get a bunch of dudes. The women don't bring that shit. It's too heavy for them. But let's go back to the gathering. Will you have any more?
The other one, your pistol. What was the favorite pistol you shot out there?
Oh, I know what my favorite
was. My gosh, there were so many good experiences there. That guys, look, I mean, we were there for 6 or 7 hours, and we were firing something new every 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, we were looking for something new and exciting. There were so many good experiences there. You got to go there, and you've got to spend the day, and you got to spend the time there, and everything was just exciting. I mean, I thought we had some great experiences. rifles, pistols. I mean, we were just watching the belt fed guys. We weren't going to spend the money on that, but that was pretty cool to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'll probably bring something back to your memory, and that is probably the Riptide from the Kimber. Remember that gun? That was the one that that golden brown one, the gun you barely have to shoot, and it shoots.
Yeah. All you gotta do is hold on.
Yeah, it was a $3,000 gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But don't you remember what the guy said? He said, "Look, if you're a competitive shooter, it's only going to cost you $3,000 to shoot better."
Right.
Which was his Kimber.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have an extra $3,000 to shoot better with the Kimber. I'm shooting a Glock 34 with a long barrel, and it does as good a job.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can spend as much as you want, or not. If you're training a lot, if you're putting in the time to do the right work, then you don't need a $3,000 gun.
Right.
You can put $3,000 in ammo.
But see, most of these guys carry these $3,000 guns as EDC
Well,
gun.
you should ask one. There's one on there right now. Mike, do you still carry that Staccato?
I don't think he's still here.
Yeah, he is. He just made a comment.
Oh, 10 minutes ago. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's Mike. He does it.
I
see him.
Your everyday carry gun is not going to be a $3,000 gun.
No.
You never know. You never know.
Most likely.
You might be living large, bro.
Yeah, you may be living large.
Yeah,
but dang.
See, I need to ask.
That's why I asked. I threw it out there. Let's see.
Yeah, we need to ask the companies, will they refund you if you get carrying the $3,000 gun, you get into a shootout?
They said no.
I
watched a couple. Yep, I watched a couple of videos with their a couple of their spokespeople, and they were talking about that part where changing the gun, and they said, your value of your gun may not. This gun may exceed that, but it's not our fault. We still will offer this to you. They can't go 1-for-1 with a Staccato.
They're gonna give you Blue Book
project. Yeah. No, they're gonna give you their gun because
their version
program.
You
told me dagger. They're gonna give you a dagger.
Yeah, or you end up getting a high point.
Yeah.
If you shot somebody with a dagger, you're gonna get a high point.
No, man. I said they are probably gonna give you the dagger.
What's that,
Alfonso? This would be a good question for your show here. What is your EDC? What are you spending on that? And are you competitively training with it, or do you have a different gun than your EDC? Now, here's why I asked this question. My EDC is a Glock 23 with no RMR. It's iron sight.
Right.
It's a basic chunk of Glock metal.
Mm-hmm.
But it does the job for me in a 40 caliber because I like I like what the 40 does opposed to the 9mm as far as, weight. Now, I used to shoot it competitively for years and years and years. And so I'm shooting major opposed to minor, shooting a 40 caliber. Mm-hmm. And so most people are like, well, you don't really want to win. And I'm like, well, no, this is what I carry. So I want to get good with what I carry. So that is a massive difference than the gun that I shoot competitively now with, that I could never carry. I couldn't conceal a Glock 34. I could, but it's just too big. It's not going to work.
Mm-hmm. Excuses.
So what is your mindset? Do you want to learn to shoot with what you carry on a daily basis? Yes.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. Especially when it comes to size. So a lot of guys will carry something small, but when they're competing, something a little bit longer to get that a little bit more accuracy. Early days. Nowadays with red dots, it really doesn't matter.
Let me give you I like the question. Let me give you my perspective. Okay, so I say if you're just a local competition shooter and you just go down to the range, shoot once every 2 weeks, and just go in a match and get some trigger time, and you just want to be familiar with your gun, just shoot your regular EDC. You're not going to win the matches. You're not going to be top favorite. You know what I'm saying? Outdoor matches, if you want to go and test yourself for some of the outdoor matches, yeah, you can do that, but you're not going to be top dog. Now, in order to be top dog, you're going to do this thing as a profession, and you're trying to climb up the ranks. You want to be a master or grandmaster. Yeah, you're going to have to buy a hot rod gun. There's no way around it. Everybody who buys a hot rod gun, usually after expert, they go up the ranks. You know what I'm saying? Once they get the hot rod. And you got to spend $3,000 to $7,000 into a gun just to be at that level. You know what I'm saying? And but that's a totally difference, because those guys, I know majority of those guys, they don't even carry guns when they're outside of shooting competition. You know what I'm saying? And they don't carry that hot rod gun, that race gun. They don't carry it at all. And what just gives
5.5-inch barrel, you can't conceal that.
The damn thing's got a 2-pound trigger on it. I mean, it's all tricked out. It's been polished, throated.
Right, custom.
Yeah,
custom. You know,
and their average gun don't even come close to that. So they're gonna shoot a little rougher with their average gun compared to that race gun. You know, they could still shoot. They'll probably still shoot just as fast. You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, they may have some
not
marks
as accurate.
not as accurate. Yeah. So that's the game. If you're really gonna do competition, yeah, get you a race gun, go with it, and practice with that race gun. But if you
I'll give you a scenario, Alfonso. My wife carries a Glock 27, the baby Glock, and she competed early on with the Glock 27, and we would be at competition. And I would have these good old boys coming up to her, and they'd be like, "Hey, baby, why are you competing with this Glock 27?" And my wife would say, "Because I'm not here to compete with you. This is the gun that I carry that I want to get good with."
Right. And shut the fuck up, bitch.
Right. And that Glock 27 is a firecracker of a gun to shoot.
Yeah. As long
not comfortable at all.
No, and you know, Glocks are hard guns to shoot. And if you can master Glock, you can master any gun. That's what I'm finding out. You know,
low and left. That's what we hear.
Yeah.
Low and left is the individuals, not the gun.
Yeah, but you see,
if you put that gun in a bench on the wrist.
I understand what you're saying, Al, but when you go to the range and you see, I say 90% of the people shooting in that level, and they don't know each other, and they're all shooting the exact same gun, I'm gonna have a tendency to believe it's the trigger on the gun. You know?
No doubt about that. There's a lot of things that you can do to smooth it out to make it a little bit better. Experience for that person. But most people who that low and left are people who have never taken instruction or never listened to somebody who told them, "Hey, I've been there. I've watched guys low left, and they just chronically low left. Help them out, straighten a few things out, and it's ting, 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 and they look back at you, and then the next guy comes up and say, "You're using too much finger. Pull out your finger," and it's like, that's not the problem. That is not. As soon as they pull out too much finger or do a finite thing, back to low left again. And then they look at me and I walk away because, listen to me. Go ahead and listen to him. Maybe, if you keep going around the world in the wrong direction, soon enough, you'll get where you're supposed to go. Yeah. But I'm going to let it roll. So the next one is, Robert, I'm directing this into in a way that I want to have a it'll be fun. So just hang on there with me, Rob. So the next one is subguns.
I know I do it.
I know, and you will. Both of you will go, "Oh shit!" As soon as it happens. So we had when we first got there, had a great time. We recapping anything that you saw there, like accessories or like when Al stopped and talked to the guy with the mag pouches. Never gonna see that guy again. Rob, you and I both say you never know that, but he kept saying, "No, I will not see him again." So,
I didn't say that.
Robert, didn't he say, "Oh, Black Chalk, what's going on, brother?"
Oh yeah, Black Chalk, I'm back. But y'all speaking the $3 to $7K for a fancy race gun.
Absolutely.
And he also said Glock 47s are nice. Yes, they are.
That's the new guy. The new guy. He's taking over the 17th place.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this guy said he wasn't going to see the guy again. Robert, was there anything out there? Because you and I were kind of like, you know, we can get what we need, and we don't. Price wasn't enticing to me, but those mag pouches were kind of a one of a kind thing, including the dirt that he gave with you.
So I thought the whole experience was one of a kind, and being with you two guys. Now, look, Al, you were a detective. I mean, you were in the police force. I mean, you've got experiences that I don't have, that Alfonso doesn't have. But Alfonso, he's got, you know, time in the Army. He's done experiences that you don't have, that I don't have. And then I've got experiences, you know, unto my own self. I thought it was very eye-opening of all the different scenarios that you could go do, whether it be shooting long distance, whether it be the mile, which we did not get to do, whether it be, you know, belt-fed submachine guns where you had to spend $40 to buy 17 or 20 rounds to do that. All the different things that they had out there, my eyes were wide open. I was like, I've been around guns and shooting and special operations and SWAT and blah, blah, blah. But I thought this was a fantastic setup. I thought they did an incredible job.
Yeah.
Including the food truck. Everything was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree with that as well. The offerings that they had for lunch were great. The setup itself, you know, being able to move around and see things. I think the use of that facility was outstanding because they put people in the places where they were best. Those all the automatic stuff was in great position, so that not only that, like what we did, you want to just spectate, you can still see without actually getting in their way. And then the other one was that cavern that we went into where Kimber was. Man, you know, that's something that you want personally, because that bay area, it looked like to me is 3 areas that is damn near 360 degrees of coverage inside there. Or at least 270.
Yeah, I mean, those walls were probably 100 feet tall of dirt.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. And so if you have never gone to the gathering, we recommend it. You should look out, because these companies do things like this on a regular basis, and they're open to the public, but you have to pay attention to know when it's going to come up.
Now, my only gripe from the show was
I was getting to that, but that's the opposite side.
Oh, you want to wait?
No, you go ahead. You good. Okay. You good.
We did not see Glock. We didn't see Glock at all. But Glock was out there.
No, we did not see Glock.
Because I saw a couple bags. I saw a couple Glock bags.
Yeah, Glock was out there on Friday, from what I heard and saw for Palmetto. But on Saturday, we did not see Glock. If we noticed, there was a couple of areas that were missing vendors, like in the Rock Island area, and it was the other area down below that. Mm-hmm. It was a little loose with vendors. Usually they have like 3 vendors in there, but it was missing some. So I don't know if Glock pulled stakes and didn't like what they saw and just left. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I mean,
Alfonso, what did you think of the safety of the experience?
The safety is they load the magazines. You got a range officer standing with you. Eyes and ears they should enforce it a little bit more, because I did get some flack that bounced off of me, and a lot of people wasn't wearing eyes or ear protection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I had some shells come at me too as well.
Man,
Robert, you can't see right now, but I'll let you know that our battle cry is my battle cry is being scrolled across the bottom of
it's at the tip. It's at the tip. That's the battle cry.
And I'll explain that in a little bit.
I laugh for
it's at that tip. My God, yes.
After this event, I was laughing for 4 days straight. Just by myself, just started laughing.
Now, Alfonso, have you talked about this on
Not yet. That's what we're going
Right,
there.
right.
No, we haven't talked about it yet. He just brought it
This
up.
next segment is going to be.
So nobody
it's at the
knows.
tip.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
So
So Robert,
very tip.
hey, Robert, you were the driver. So how far was that trip?
It was 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Great. Okay, thank you. So with the 2.5, because I'm going to Perry Mason now. With 2.5 hour trip, we met at your house and we drove from your house to South Carolina, correct?
Yes.
Right. And you were a very gracious host, by the way. Robert makes the best biscuits and sausage. It was wonderful. The coffee was great. The 2 to 3 cups that I drank, the 2 to 3 cups of coffee that I drank.
Oh my God.
2 to 3. I filled up somewhere in the middle. Don't know exactly how much coffee I drank, but it was wonderful.
Al was overserved.
Yes, you were. Yeah, and then we roll out, and we're having great conversations. We're talking all kind of mad junk inside the car. Next thing I know, we're in South Carolina, and we're almost there. We get off the highway. We pass about 13 damn rest stations.
Stops.
And 2 in particular, right before we got to the entrance to the gathering.
Right.
But I kept thinking,
I would have pulled over at any time, Al.
I understand. So being gentlemen of advanced age, not quite advanced, but we're just there. We're right at the end of 50, going into 60. You don't hold it as much as you used to. So when we get there, I'm good sitting down. As soon as I stood up,
this dude gets out of the car. He's like, I was gonna get my camera equipment ready, but
I haven't seen Al move that quick.
I gotta take a
in
leak.
years.
This dude, he was moving like this.
And there was trees everywhere. And I said, dude, I'm doing it right here. And my buddy over there, he says, no, not right here, because there's people right there. And I'm like, dude, I don't.
Oh my God. He said,
I'm behind Robert's truck, and I'm thinking
he can't keep still.
Right
He's like,
and then brain-wise, and I can't tell you what I was doing. He saw it. Brain-wise, I'm going, hold it. Function-wise, it's going,
oh my God.
We're leaving
that
now.
Shit was fucking hilarious.
That's when he said,
right at the tip.
He said that there's bathrooms right at the entrance, and I look and I don't see it. So I said, "Oh, this motherfucker!"
I said, "Hold up, we coming." He said, "Is that the tip?"
Is that the tip?
I couldn't even walk anymore. I was busted up laughing. Oh my God!
And then when he got to the porta potties, he went into brown porta potties. It was which for like I don't know, the
ladies. I heard the guy when I was inside. He said that was. I think those are reserved for the ladies. I don't care. It works.
He's pissed all over the seats. There we go.
Man, so before we made it down there, before I figured out where the restroom was, my first thought was. These I'm wearing true spec pants. I said these are quick wicking pants.
He was gonna piss at himself.
Let it go.
And
a bottle of water.
Coffee.
Yep, I'm just gonna get it. I already had it in my mind as I was walking. I said, if it happens, I'm gonna get a bottle of water, and that's gonna be my flush. I'm just gonna rinse off with the bottle of water, go to the trees, and that'd be it. It was that bad because those 32 came back and wanted to leave immediately, and they all wanted to go together.
That shit was so good.
It was hilarious when it was over. When these two were laughing, I was like,
"Oh, that's so funny."
But yeah, it was.
I'm out.
So that became our battle cry, or my battle cry. It's at the tip because after I said it,
at the tip,
and they repeated it. It was comical.
He said, "Is at the tip?" I was like, "Is at the tip?" What the fuck is at the tip? Oh my God!
I was under duress, and I didn't want to make a mess. So yeah.
Oh shit, man!
It was hilarious.
I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing on Sunday, and Monday, Tuesday.
But even so, while we were there, it would be every once in a while we'd make eye contact, and he just put his head down and restrict his head, and I was like, "Fuck you." I know what you're thinking. And then he was like, "No, I didn't do it. What do you mean? What? I can't laugh. I can't smile." I was like, "No, I know what you're smiling at, motherfucker." And then Robert, before we leave, you want to make sure you go to the bathroom before we go.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm 7.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to have like mandatory bathroom checks.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, I told you, Al, I've got 3 girls. I mean, I'm used to pulling over for girls.
Yeah, buddy. I'm telling you, man. So that was that.
I love you, and I'll do whatever you need, Al. You know,
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Love you too. The other one that was funny was the Springfield Armory, and I believe it was the 2020 Loaded. Yep. What was that rifle? 2020 Waypoint. Yeah, that's what the guy that I knew, Richard.
Oh yeah, that was the SOCOM. We'll shoot.
Okay. Yeah, I looked it up. I was trying to look it up. That's why.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. So it was a SOCOM, and what caliber was? You remember?
That was a I think that was a 308. Yeah, it was a 308. So those were heavy hitters that we were shooting out there. Yeah, that baby can reach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And Richard is a guy that I met when I first came to move to Georgia, and I hadn't seen him since 2014, 15, and he's still doing his thing. The guy knows what he's talking about. He just talked to us, asked us what distance we were going to shoot, grabs that dial, tap, 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 boom, and it was dead on. Now, I did some analyzing. And Robert, you got the best. Looking at the video, you got the best instruction from him, right? He told
I didn't get any instruction.
Well, Rob, you went behind Robert. He did say to you too, Al. He says, "Hold center chest." And I'm.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did.
He don't say nothing. I guess I should have learned from you guys.
Yeah.
The first 2 were great. The third one, I was all on my own, and I think I put it dead in the middle of the target, and I saw the dust come up underneath the target. It was like, yeah, okay. So, but he's great instructor.
Whenever you're shooting 200 or 300 yards, you've got to. And do you remember how bad the wind was blowing?
Oh, it was blowing.
You can see it.
Yeah,
you can see it.
Blowing.
You can see it.
Yeah, it was blowing bad.
Yeah, it was left to right wind. So, I mean, if you're aiming through your left high shoulder, it's going to hit high right shoulder when you're looking through the scope. My right, and that's exactly where I was going, and I hit both 3 up high.
You hit all 3,
right chest, and then Alfonso came in and did it.
And I was 2 out of 3.
And then Al came in and freaking it was at the tip, and I don't know.
It was at the tip, man. That's all I can say. It was at the tip. At the tip. But I have a video that I was working on. I can't get it on the desktop. It was some syncing crap. But anyway, I got a video I'm gonna post and send you, because that Terran Tactical, when we were at the what's those guys called? Canic booth. That Terran Tactical, oh my goodness, bro, that was a nice one. And that one was another one of those high dollar guns. It's probably about $1,000, and that gun was sweet. It was everything that you would expect from a gun that has
all the ported slides. That's one you're talking about.
Yeah, the one that was gold. It was a gold colored gun.
Yeah, with the ported slides and the ported barrel and all that nonsense.
Really nice, man. That thing was smooth. Bang, bang, bang. I said, ooh. Because when you go out there,
port the slides, when you port the barrel, you start to get a digression and there's the powder and the explosion pushes the mechanisms to do what they're going to do. And when you port the slides, when you port the barrels, you end up messing up that mathematical equation on push and PSI and everything. And I've done this with my Glock 34.
Right.
I can only use certain ammunitions in my Glock 34 because of my ported slides, my ported barrels, which look great, look cool, which is the reason I did it, I guess. It doesn't help me. but now I can only use like 115 grain 9mm, and I have to use a spring, 11-pound spring, opposed to like a 13 or a 15. We do ourselves a disservice when we try to cock these guns up to make them look good. Which Taran Tactical has been doing that for years now.
Yeah, but you paying.
They don't tell you that you have to use, a certain pound spring and a certain,
It actually comes with more than one
bullet.
spring. That's, I think, what they're offering you.
Damn
it.
Yeah, but that's $7,000 for a Taran Tactical.
Oh yeah.
No, that one is actually the one is like 15 and one is 9. If you get the red dot on it, it costs a little bit more. But if you get the other one, it's
you shot that one? You shoot?
Yeah,
that?
that's the one I shot.
Okay.
When the one that you're talking about, I think was that was the Kimber though. That Kimber was the one. I think that's the most expensive one we shot.
Yeah,
the
Beretta was the $3,500 gun.
No, but Beretta had one too.
But that was about $2,000.
It was less than 2,000. Right. Less
than 3.
Yeah, less than 3. It was like, I think it was 2 and some change or something like that.
Right.
That Kimber was actually 3.
But look, they've got piston-driven handguns out there that guys are winning tactical games with, including one of the buddies that I shoot with now. He shoots with a piston-driven gun, and it's like a $7,000 gun. And it's piston-driven, and there's no freaking, when you shoot it, man, you're on target. There is no pushback at all. And yeah, it's a $7,000 gun.
Right.
What are you willing to spend to win these competitions?
Yeah.
Yep. I think that was something we spoke about out there too, Robert. It's like, there's a point in time when you can have a skill and then increase that by your equipment with paying, basically shelling out. Well, years ago, we used to talk against that. Nowadays, there's a point in time where you get to a certain point, and if you want to accelerate, you get a better gun. This is the rifle that we were talking about, and one of the good things of going to a show like this is that you're able to shoot these guns, and they don't give a damn because they just keep loading them up. Was it three rounds in this one? You get back online, you do it again. That kid that was in front of us, he shot everyone in. All he had to do was go around, and when the line is short, you just turn around and come right back. And you were out, one of the things I wanted to show was when you were talking to the lady from Rock Island. And she recognized you as a VIP, and now she's going to get the shotgun. She came back with 2 more pistols, and people were standing in line, and you could hear the murmurs like, what is he doing? And the other guy said, oh, she must know him. We don't know. He said, Al, what'd you tell? You got like 5 of those guns, 6 of these, 3 of those?
Yeah, I had a bunch of the guns that had sitting on the tables.
And she recognized that, and she wanted to keep a good customer. So you got up there and you shot, I don't know, I think maybe 4 guns and a shotgun.
Yeah.
Before you finally moved right. And you had that same face on too, like, yeah, it's supposed to be like this.
No, because I told her, I said, no, I'll get back in line. She
said no.
No, stay right there. Don't move.
Exactly. And she ran that part. Well, she was director of
she was a plant manager.
Right. So see, so she can, what she says goes anyway.
Yeah. So nobody's gonna tell her any
Alfonso,
difference.
have you guys talked about the types of people that go to these shows?
No, but we can.
Oh my goodness!
What do you mean?
Me and Robert had this conversation. Go ahead, let Robert lead.
Yeah, what do you mean? You gotta be careful. Go
ahead. So you got your Xbox guys that are Call of Duty guys, right? And then you got your guys that are looking for, Al, what do we call them? What was the show? The guys, the old timer from LSU football.
Bonnie Fight.
Duck Dynasty. You got your Duck Dynasty guys.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought you were leading.
You got your Duck Dynasty guys, and then you got your gamer guys. And then you got the guys that are special operations and military dudes with the beards and the tats, and they're looking at everybody going, damn, I'm not standing out at all anymore because
everybody looks the same.
Guys have tats and everybody looks the same.
Right.
I'm not standing out anymore.
And either they're wearing some type of camouflage pants or the camouflage shirt or they got the guys got the Hawaiian shirts or the Hawaiian pants. There's always something where they look like I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean anything to Alfonso, because that one guy that told you that he really wanted a 22 TCM, and you said, why? He said, "Oh man, that's my dream gun. I really think they should come out with
he wanted a
22
TCM 22 rifle. He wanted
rifle.
a TCM 22
I know. I got it. And I said,
Alfonso, you destroyed more memories.
And he said, he said,
Alfonso,
man,
you were destroying everybody's idea of what they wanted because.
See, thank you. Yes.
Well,
fuck your dreams.
You have a TCM 22. Why would you put that on a rifle platform when you have a rifle platform in your hand on a 5-inch barrel? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make sense at all.
Fuck your dreams. Fuck your dreams.
Let them do what they're gonna do.
Fuck your dreams.
Right. Well, he didn't have to mention the shit too. So
you were sitting having a conversation with him, and he said, he said, you have one? You said, I got 3 or 5 or whatever you said. And he goes, wow. He said, yeah, I really enjoy him. And you told me what your wife got one. And he's like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, I really would like to do it in a rifle. And it was like,
because number one, he kind of pissed me off because the rifle already exists. It exists in bolt action and semi-automatic. And so now I'm thinking to myself, you dumb fuck.
Maybe he doesn't know that, man.
He runs a gun channel.
I'm about to say he's got a YouTube channel, and he was getting content for his YouTube, and he was going to showcase you until you said, "Fuck your dreams," and now he said, "I'm not."
I really don't give a fuck.
I know. he was videoing. I think that's how it started.
You're sharing your experiences. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, me, it's, look, if I have a fucking powerful handgun in my hand and I know how to wield that thing, I do not need to put it in a rifle platform because I'm not a good shooter if I'm going to put it in a rifle platform. If I can, and see, and check this out. You notice out there, they had all those targets at 20 yards and they had half size 20-yard steel plates. Mm-hmm. So if you can hit that at 20 yards with that gun, you were a shooter. And they told you so. They told you you're a good shooter.
And there were times when I was shooting and I saw the dude turn around and look, goes like ting, 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 ting. And he looked back and then I realized, oh, everybody doesn't do that. Okay.
No,
yeah, because he heard it and he turned around, and there were times when we were shooting and they would say, a good shooting, and it was like, man, this do we do it on the regular? This do we do all the time, right? But they were, and you're right, you're absolutely right. They were amazed. Like I gave him 5 rounds, he hit 5 times, like, and then I heard them as we were waiting in line. The guy said, two out of 5 is not too bad. It's not too shabby. But again, we had a whole cast of people. You had people who were guys that practice on a regular basis, and like those young men that were standing in front of us with all the same backpack. You could tell those guys go to training together. They were talking, and they were talking about different training and taking this gun and that. And then there were people who were casual, and then there were people who first time shooting at all. Remember that guy that was in front of us? He never shot a rifle before. The guy at the end, he was a tall guy with sandy brown hair. He never shot a rifle before, and the guy Richard had to show him how to shoot a rifle. And it's like, wow, man. Did they pay you for that? Yeah, that's a lesson right there.
But that's a customer though, because he might go buy one of those. And so, but the thing of it is, back to the people out there.
Yeah,
you have all sorts of. To me, I saw.
Well, like the Xboxers, you had your Call of Duty dude.
That today, what we saw out there is what you see at the gun shows today, and it's also what we saw at the gun shows in the 1980s and 90s, where you had everybody wanted to be a soldier of fortune dude, and so you would see these guys parade all around and think they were all soldier of fortune, and so, but now you see the Gen Zs out there now, and they play a lot of Xbox, and I guarantee you they all have flashlights on their guns, and they're all carrying appendix.
Oh yeah,
and And so they're out there, and this is what we see nowadays. But they don't understand the gray man theory, because they all got the beards. They all got, every single one of them got. I don't know how you get 1,000-yard stare in your face and you ain't been in intensive combat. If you ever noticed that these guys got 1,000-yard stares, man, and
that's the drugs.
It has to be.
And you remember those guys that were, when you were buying the pouches, and those guys are talking about that knife and you know damn well
they were all 5'11". I mean, not 5'11". They're 5'2", most of them.
Yeah,
they're tiny guys.
135.
The chick was bigger than the guys. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, these guys they're goofy, man. You know what I'm saying? But those are the fuckers that would kill you in the blink of an eye, because they got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Those ones you gotta pay attention to.
Yeah, they will kill you. And but majority of them, if you looked, there was only a few people out there carrying guns on their hips. You know what I'm saying? And majority of people didn't have.
Were you talking open carry or
no? You can't open carry.
You
can't open carry in South Carolina. It has to be concealed. And but to be concealed carry, you didn't see that many people, because that's the first thing I do. What's up, Reggie? That's the first thing I do is look at everybody's waist. I look at your belt. I look at the appendix. I look at the left and the right. I look there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just.
But you're absolutely right. Because you had a lot of folks from different backgrounds out there, which is a good thing. They all come together, under the. They wanted to see the new products and things like that, because we didn't get to see the Palmetto stuff. Because the Palmetto, we were looking for the shotgun. Unless
I shot it.
You shot the shotgun?
No. The shotgun wasn't out there. Right. The Palmetto. I went over to the Palmetto table to shoot, but every gun they had, I already shot them. I already had, or either had them. So I was like, I don't need to reshoot what I already got.
Right. That's the
like the 22 TCM.
Yeah, yes. It was. Robert broke the TCM 22. He broke it.
Right. Yeah, he did break it.
I broke it.
Yeah, he broke it. That's because they didn't oil.
And I have a 22 TCM.
Right, but see, they didn't.
I broke theirs.
They didn't oil the damn thing. They just ran it dry and it jammed up. I think they might even have some ammunition problems too. So,
but that one guy over at the Kimber station, he knew better, because he was breaking them down and just oiling them up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you don't want to get embarrassed and jam up, and the guy's like, this piece of shit. It was one gun I shot, and I can't think of what station it was, but it was a 1911 configuration. I think it was I don't know if it was over there by Palmetto or what, that table. It was one of the guns I shot. I picked it up. It didn't feel right. The gun didn't feel right. So I pulled the trigger on it, and the trigger felt strange to me. And so I was able to hit 2 rounds out of I think he gave me 3. And so I said, I don't like this gun. And I told him, I said, I'll never buy this gun. And he said, hold on, don't go anywhere. He went back and grabbed one of his the newest Striker fire guns. He said, you might like this one right here. Gave me the gun, boom, bing, 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 bing. I was like, oh shit. You're right.
So what was the difference, Alfonso? Tell us.
That gun was a double action. It was a 1911 double action. And I have a hard time pulling double action triggers. And that's, even when they're cocked back, I still have a hard time pulling them. It's just
trying to figure out which station it was. It wasn't in that pit that we were in, right?
No. It was right across the way from Beretta.
Okay, yeah.
Right across the way from.
That was the one that was next door to Canic.
Yes, that was the one next to Canic. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't remember what gun it was. I didn't even take a picture of it because I didn't even like it. You know what I'm saying? But when he gave me that Striker fire, I was like, boom. He was like, oh shit, you can shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then that was the same as your buddy that when we had the break and we were standing around at the Kimber side, and that guy that I think, didn't he invite you to his house, Al?
Who?
That big guy that was standing in front of us when we were waiting online at the Kimber. And he said that you would tell him to bore sighted for his hallway, and he said, "Why don't you just come over and do it for me?" That? Yeah, you two exchange numbers. I thought I saw you.
No, that motherfucker didn't say that. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Hell no. He only had a few guns. He had the Scorpion. He had it was another PCC he had, and he had the Kimber. He had one of the Kimbers, and his had an RMR on it, but it wasn't zero. He said he had a hard time zeroing it, and so he never bore sighted any of them. So it's like, of course you're having a hard time. I know what you're going through, but you gotta bore sight these things, and that'll save you a lot of trouble on these pistols. A lot of trouble.
The bore sight, as well as making sure that it's tightened properly.
Oh yeah, and put some Loctite on it. Blue Loctite. Don't put the red. Put the blue on there.
And a lot of people are not doing that, and they're using the wrong size screws too. And
it's serious? Not holding. The screws come with the freaking optic.
You know how many screws? They give you 6 pair of screws, bro. It's crazy. Holosun gives you 6 pair of screws. So a lot of these new people don't know. Black Chalk, Reggie, he'll tell you. Mike will tell you. A lot of folks don't know which screws. It doesn't say use this one or this one. You're supposed to figure that out.
You look at the depth.
Right. See what you about to say. That's experience. What you're talking about. You look
at the depth of the hole and the depth of the screw, and it's fucking fit.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. So we got a lot of people on there, and they don't realize that connection has to be rock solid.
Yeah, because I have had one of my RMRs screws back the way out, and I went for the gun, and I was like, oh shit, this shit was shaking like a motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, this called me shaky with this motherfucker, Exactly. But I would shoot the fuck out of it. Still shaking. I don't give a fuck.
Alfonso, let me bring this conversation back to why people need to be taking y'all's classes. Can I do that for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the experience that we had last Saturday with shooting all those guns, having all those experiences, is fantastic to get to roll through a lot of different manufacturers and scenarios and calibers and all that good stuff. But unless you are trained professionally by people like you and Al, you're not going to be able to use these weapon platforms to any degree and be, proficient with them. You've got to get out there and do the classes. You've got to get out there and push yourself. You've got to do competition. You've got to get on the clock. You've got to get the timer to click off in your head to give you when you were
urgency.
Pucker factor.
When the pucker factor, when you were pushed by a clock or other people watching you, I mean, you have to perform better, and it'll make you better. And so the people that are listening to your show tonight, they need to understand that they need to take the training. They need to be put under pressure, and it doesn't matter whether you're shooting a 22 or a Glock 23 or a 45 caliber handgun. You've got to be proficient with whatever you're going to carry and whatever you have on hand. And you guys, Al and Alfonso, y'all are fantastic at teaching these people, and they've got to seek you guys out and do the classes. It's imperative. It's imperative.
Appreciate that, man. And again, also, when you say that, it comes down to the fact that many people don't realize that if a critical situation happens, they will be there by themselves. You're your own first responder. So it will behoove you to be prepared in event that something should happen to you.
Yeah.
Even a bump in the night, and if you decide that, you're going to use a firearm to give you that feeling of
what are you going to do?
Comfort. There you go.
Are you prepared?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Oh, shit.
And we talk about this incessantly between ourselves, but do your clients, do your students, do they really understand, all right, is your wife going to get up and grab a gun? Are you guys going to barricade? Are y'all going to go out within your house? And you got dogs. The dogs are going to get killed if somebody comes in. Are you going to go out and embrace this thing? Or are you going to barricade behind doors? I mean, what are you going to do? You need to come up with a scenario that's going to work.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what you just said. Will lead me to understand that you got it and you understand. You have to have a plan. Even if the plan starts, the pieces of it falls apart when you have to put it under stress, you still have a plan that you can function through. Because if you got it willy nilly and then you're making it up as you go along, you're sad. You're gonna have a hard time, and that's just the facts. It's just
right. You're not going to
about it.
survive. You're not going to survive.
No.
You have to be able to understand that everybody's going to be in this room, and everybody in front of me is a bad guy. Anybody that I see come out at this point, I have don't have to worry about children, neighbors.
Yeah, but they're gonna be like, "Al, it's at the tip. I gotta go outside."
Yeah, but you got situations like over penetration.
Oh my god!
Right, we talked about that.
Right? Yeah.
Over penetration of.
Yeah, over penetration. Yeah, and that's why I like running pistols.
Your dog,
Yeah.
Alfonso. I've told you, I've got German Shepherds.
Right.
They are to give me a 7-second head start, and after that, then they're cannon fodder.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's your early warning device. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when the shooting starts, I can't concern myself where the dogs are.
Right.
I got to know where the bad guys are and shoot the bullet.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a thing to think about.
Yeah, it is, but there's something that you have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing that we were talking. You two came to a standstill with it in reference to bugging out as opposed to staying where you are, staying put.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have those conversations, and then you have to think about them. And if you come to a conclusion that you're going to do one thing, you still got to be fluid and capable of doing the other.
And then the biggest thing, you got to know when to take the fight to them. You just can't take the fight to them every single time. It's only a certain time you can take the fight to them, and it's usually early in the game.
Yeah,
when
the surprise part.
Yep.
At that point is surprise. Sometimes one of my early mentors said, told the entire class actually, if you ever get in a situation, do something. Don't just stand there and do nothing. Do something. And his example was, even if you do jumping jacks until you figure out what the hell you're gonna do, it may distract you back the opposition to go, what the hell is he doing? Buy you some time. Right. Just don't just stand there and freeze. And that's the thing that training does for you, is to give you a set of skills to allow you to not freeze, to not, it's a human nature. It's part of human nature. One of the things that you're going to do is either you're going to fight, you're going to flee, or you're going to freeze. And what you try to do is train your way out of freezing. Running is not a bad deal. If you can run in a safe manner. We're not talking about Ricky in the movie, the kid running down the alleyway straight ahead. He's a football player, wide receiver dude, and he takes a straight beeline, and the dude can easily track him. You want to practice those things where you get off the X and you stay off the X, you stay off the X, you stay off the X, not just go straight down where, some nut job with a shotgun take you out.
Yeah.
Well, these are all really good questions.
Boys in the hood.
There needs to be some follow-up conversation about all of it.
Yeah. There is. There is. I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? With these yahoos and people not taking training, and we need to have a. We're going to talk about it, but we're next couple months we're going to come out with a meet and greet. Mm-hmm. So we're going to pick. It's going to be on a Saturday, guys.
Yep.
And we're going to do a meet and greet at the South River. So have everybody come out there and get to shoot some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
we might get one of them. We should get one of them sponsor type deals and get PSA, and we put out some guns for people.
Yeah, right. The last time I tried to do that,
motherfucker, they would most certainly be in for that. I'm sure of it.
Motherfuckers.
If you do it right, they will sponsor it. They will be there.
I said the last time we tried that shit, the motherfuckers flaked. So not PSA, but another motherfucking company. So
yeah, that's true. Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I haven't forgot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you probably drive past the location on a regular basis.
No, I think I bought an upper receiver from the cocksuckers.
Yeah, you got the then you get the big boys from them. SOCOM and that Beowulf or whatever.
Yeah, it was the Beowulf that was cheaper from them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, I forgot about that. That was big.
Well, Alfonso, when am I shooting with you next? That's what I want to
know.
Sunday.
Oh yeah. What are you doing Sunday?
It's kind of impromptu.
I have no plan.
Okay, we gotta go out there and pay our range fees.
He said we. Like now he's French. Now he says
I gotta go out there and pay my fucking range fees because I got caught off guard. I didn't read the fucking email or something, and the fucking expires on fucking Tuesday. So I gotta drive out there on fucking Sunday.
Hey Robert, when this post, just watch the first 10 minutes. You'll get a kick out of it because Alfonso doing Alfonso. He's about that motherfucker didn't send me shit. Fuck him. I can't stand it.
You know I love Alfonso. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's in my email box.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to bid you guys adieu.
Okay,
man. Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, man. Thanks for
stopping by. I love you guys.
Love you too, bro.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, Robert. Good guy, good shooter.
Funny. Let me look at his email again. Man, I could have paid this shit fucking.
Could do it Wednesday. Hell, you could do it 30 days out, I believe.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That's 4/27. No, this was 2/27. Oh yeah, he just sent this motherfucker out. Right. No, this is 2024. Yeah, I didn't get one, bro. I didn't get one.
You looking at the wrong one?
No. I'm in my email right now, and I'm doing a mid search, and I do not have a 2025 in here at all. I have 2024, no 2025. Hold on, let me type something else up. Let me type in 2025.
His email is MAR. Starts that.
MAR? Okay. MAR. All right. I'll do a search for that.
The email came out February 15th.
February 15th. Oh, membership right now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
And they changed it because it used to that first week of April.
Damn, it's 372 now.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
That's the second time it's gone up in 25 years. So, and it's great that we're here when it goes up. It's wonderful. But what is it? I was gonna tell you. It used to have until the 5th. There was like a grace period. They cut that out. They want either you're in or you're out.
Please note the 2024 membership does not expire until 4/11. Email is just
read that again.
Please note 2024 membership does not expire until 4/1.
There you go.
2025.
And you tell me you said 11. No, I didn't.
So I definitely got to go out there and fucking say.
That's what
Oh my God, I hate this shit, bro. Do not try to pay.
I don't want to be.
He's got to do this shit, man. We could do this online, bro.
We need to talk to him.
I've talked to. I'm tired, dude. Because guys like me, I got shit going on, and it's a fucking hour drive for me to go out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then I gotta fucking get up Sunday morning, go out to the fucking range, come back, get some fucking sleep, and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just make a day of it.
I can't make a day. I got to be out of there probably about 2:33.
That's what I'm saying. Like get out there early in the morning, like
I'm gonna come out there at 10. I'm gonna be out there early. Yeah,
it's a good day. And well,
the clubhouse don't open till noon.
I will tell you that. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
Oh man,
my God! I'll get out there at 10 just to get some shooting done and probably go through the clubhouse and pay the shit and get the fuck out of there. These motherfuckers, bro.
I'm trying to see what Riverbend is. That's Griffin is another option, but for you, it's not.
Riverbend is still an hour. Still
no, I know that, but I'm saying that's your only either here or there. There's the two options.
Yeah, it's and that was the only reason I didn't join Riverbend before, because it was still an hour drive, so it really didn't make a difference.
Wow. So you got their cheaper annual dues by
Yes,
$12.
right.
They're $360 a year, and this was $372 now.
But that's a way better range up there.
But
and the only problem is,
I would say way.
But see, the only problem is
you don't even shoot trap mesquite no more. Go ahead.
No, but they got the steel and all the bays and all that shit, and it's a way, and it's cooler. It's not as fucking hot up there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot more trees and shit. So the thing of it is, it's nice, but I'll have to pull my insurance from. I could never do classes. Yeah, South River, and then that'd screw you guys down there. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll keep it down there and let you guys continue to run your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to see,
because that's a 2-hour drive for you motherfuckers to come up there.
Yeah, that's a rough one up there.
Yeah, that'd be too much, man.
I did maybe twice. I've been up there. I know at least once I did a match when I first got there, and it was gung ho, and I drove up there, and it was like, holy shit! When I started driving, it was like, damn, I didn't realize this goddamn far.
Yeah, it's way up there, bro. I'm gonna show another video real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna cancel this motherfucker out. So this is one I just made today.
Hollywood dream teams, yes, that day's last week. Save the blessings for the final ring. And take a ride on the wild side. I carry my crucifix under my necklace.
I like that one right there, that Beretta. You got Richard?
Yep.
See, giving you help. And it's the drone. We forgot to talk about the drone, man.
Oh, it's there.
No, I said you forgot to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Your buddies, they didn't believe it. What's that flying thing in your hand?
Yeah, so that was that. I'll give you a shared link to all those. You can fuck with them. I got them in the folder. You can chop them up and do whatever you want with them. Yeah, so it was a fun time. I had a good time, man. We had a blast. You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
God damn. Man, I'm just so fucking pissed off right now. I got fucking.
Oh man.
Go out there. I wasn't even planning on doing that shit.
It's all right, man. It's just the money. It's just a ride, man.
Oh, it's just a ride. I'm only taking pistols. I ain't taking no fucking.
They don't have to bring. Omar's always got some kind of rifle out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take. I know he's coming out.
Oh, he's there every single.
Okay. He wants to shoot. I'm gonna bring the 10 mil. We bring the 10 mil, the 9 mil. I'm probably gonna throw the TCM 22 on. So it'll just be three pistols. Because I know he said he wanted to shoot the 10 mil. So yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of matches up there. I haven't shot an ICOR match in a long time.
Yeah, they got the USPSA is up there. IDPA is up there now.
Yep.
Steel Challenge is up there.
Multi-gun, cowboy action, bullseye, and action pistol.
Yeah. All the heavy hitters that we used to be.
Oh yeah, I see
at South River, all up there. Everybody we know is up there. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Except the guys that are still at South River. There's plenty of guys still at South River. We're holding it down in South River.
Black people.
Ooh, this motherfucker actually said that shit.
That's where everybody's leaving. Them motherfuckers are fucked up, man. God damn.
That's mean, bro. You just
oh shit. It is what it is. I don't even think nobody's watching the fucking show. You know,
we're dwindling. Anybody out there, give us a thumbs up.
Nah, fuck it. We're just gonna end this shit. Let me see what our numbers. 10, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna call it quits tonight, man. Fuck. Tonight's it's over. And we're out of here. We'll see you guys next week.
Hey man, take care. Peace.
Yeah.
Pass the Second Amendment on to the next generation.
Yeah. Do something. Let's see if this works.